Awful animation. Complicated plot. That sounds like anime. From the 80s. It's gotten a lot better. And by better, I mean it's done on computers and it all looks the same. But no, breathtaking, hand-drawn animation. Doesn't look bland and smoothed out at all.
This looks like a job for the OG.
The OG, although some would argue Hercules, some would argue Thor, some would argue God. That's a yikes for me, dog. You know, we can see the shape of your wah in that spandex. Oh, I'm missing some stuff. And I've definitely seen this guy before. He's playing him. Oh, I wasn't a big DBZ fan, so some of this is going up here. Superman, I kind of know. What? Call out. Kind of a weird reference. Guys, that's like a reference to a film that won Best Oscar in 1990 with Morgan Freeman, back when he was fresh. Oh wait, hold on. So I'm noticing the problematic element here of actually, I don't even know. I don't know what were they. This guy looks like he was created in like a Nickelodeon factory. I don't even know what race he is. Okay, guys, this is interesting because he's bringing up the fact that it's kind of lame that Superman has a weakness for green rocks. Now, I mentioned Thor and Zeus. Like, we can trace the superheroes back to the original superheroes of yore, the gods. And, you know, Achilles had his heel, right? So that's a well-worn trope. For heroes to have that one fatal flaw. Samson, you know, getting his hair cut. He couldn't go to the barbers. But guys, I feel like as a society, we've moved beyond the need for our heroes to have weaknesses. Nowadays, I think people want them to have no weaknesses. I think they view weaknesses as cringe, as cuck. This is just I'm not sure, I'm guessing. But it's like, you know, like have you seen the trailer for the new The Rock movie? He's playing Black Adam. It's like, the whole trailer is like, he is invincible. He cannot be stopped. It's like, oh, it doesn't seem like much dramatic tension, but because I think that's what people want. They just want to see hordes of CGI creatures bowled over by a human bowling ball. And I can see how that's kind of epic. But let's see. Yeah, they do be dragging it out on DBZ, from what I've seen, which is like a couple meme compilations. Don't know who that is. Okay, Dragon Ball balls. Well, Batman is the world's greatest detective, guys. He's not just a bat with no powers. He's not a bat. He's a man. He's a man and he's the world's greatest detective. You know, which I think was finally shown. You know, people used to get very angry that the movies did not portray him as a Sherlock Holmes-esque figure, you know. It wasn't enough to have a Batcave and a Batmobile and a utility belt. He needed to be, you know, he needed to be solving clues. He needed to be researching, using his university's research database. I think the latest Batman finally gave us that necessary aspect of his character. He was a detective in that one, but he still beat people up in dark alleys. You know, which, you know, so there's many different elements that these characters need to balance. Goku, I'm not sure about Goku. I'm not seeing the depth there, but maybe someone can clue me in on the different layers to Goku. Time out. Oh, it's over, but... Okay. Guys, this one was super... when did this come out? Oh, YouTube doesn't show us the date anymore. Thanks. Guys, this was problematic in many ways. They had a non-Asian as Goku. They had a reference to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the bombs that destroyed. Those are the towns. Sorry. They had a cripple joke. This one aged like, I would say it aged like milk, but honestly, it surpassed that because it also aged perfectly in other regards. So it's kind of a washout. It's like essentially we have two overpowered characters fighting against each other, and it's sort of like, you know, my dad could beat up your dad type of thing, right? But I think I'm gonna have to give it to Soups because he's had more movies, right? I think Goku's only had one, maybe two. Soups has had many movies, but only one of them has been good, I think, or maybe a couple. So we'll have to take points away from that. We'll add in some points for the costuming. Let's just say Goku won. I don't know. I think he came harder. He came harder. Yeah. He came harder. Okay, guys. See you next time.